So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lampard. Schneider. Solomon. Bullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bullet. Lampard has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Solomon. Opts for safety. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now Solomon.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That's a super give and go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Deftly away.
Israel definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Solomon. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Stam. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this? Solomon. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Solomon. Nice looking ball. Solomon. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Solomon. And he's well positioned here.
Niceties are not part of this approach.
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lampard tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
After 40 minutes is number 22, Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Chelsea have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. That's been drilled in. That's a lovely, neat pass. And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please join me
Chelsea leading by one at the break.
Fan club celebrating their
I
wedding
think on the whole the
anniversary
team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Pelé.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Snyder. And this is Hullet. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Delivered across. That's a decent clearance. Pelé. Vieira being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and...
Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 57 minutes.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Stam, long ball upfield. Pele. Now it's Pele. He's picked his way through. Vieira. Looking for the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. He's having a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's very neat. Elects to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Israel really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Lovely pass, but shapes to shoot! Solomon.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Pele. Hullet. Too much on that, it's gone out. Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it out wide. Chelsea keep calm in the face of danger. Good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's been played through. Hullet has it in a wide position. And he whips it in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pull it. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's straight offside. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a good ball out wide. Now he's off and running. And the counter is on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter, with him being left-footed.
It's full on! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have...
And it's been given away. Now it's Forlan. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. And that's a good intervention. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can run onto that, and this is Forlan. Forlan! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Has a look and place it forward. And it's Forlan. No way through. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, just skips past it. It's Forlan! Just a tiny bit high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. Davids. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That has not gone well. Forlan. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. He's got away. Koundé wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Forlan. And that's been won straight back. Davids in acres of space out wide. Edmilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Picks out and he shoots! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But When it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Kane. Saliba wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Palmer. And here's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams makes the interception. That's destined for the flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Decent chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Camavinga, the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pickford gets it away.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Just about within shooting range.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
France still without a single shot on target. Lovely pass. Lampard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe! Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's in on goal. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Cantona. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zaire Emery. Now it's Cantona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mignon claims comfortably. Well read, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice, ended up in no man's land. Look at the space here! Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's just beyond his reach. Cantona. Thuram.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Kane, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
France looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Away we go again.
France can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And it's Palmer. That's an imaginative pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Palmer. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cantona. Can he get it through? Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
England have the chance to go the other way.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe wants to run onto this. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the pass is intercepted. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's a good run down the right. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Alexander-Arnold. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? England are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Now it's Cantona. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Platini gets into a good position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Palmer. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Cantona goes for a shot! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. That's going in strongly.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Adams spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Now it's Cantona. Shapes to shoot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Palmer. Palmer gets a cross in. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Camavinga. Spread it left. Into the last 5 minutes.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Platini, he's having a pop! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He decides to cross it.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Kane. No way through there. And there goes the final whistle. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Opts for safety. Conte. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Driven in. Big chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Platini. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Totti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Berry. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by
He'll try from distance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Best! Totti. Oh, good spread. That's destined for the flank. Great vision. Serginho. He's got away. Tries to cross. Terrific effort. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Thuram. Lahm. And the pass is intercepted. Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho's cross. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. What? And one more try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's beaten the last man. Here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best! Oh, important interception. Cafu. Totti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an imaginative pass. Cafu. Conte. Best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's quick to return it. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Cafu. And that's aimed into the middle. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Totti. And he's picked it up out wide. Totti. Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball has bounced loose now. Distributed tidily. Costa Curta produces the perfect tackle there. And he's intervened well there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, he's picked Van Basten! Well, that pass isn't the best. But that has been slung wide. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Chelsea really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Del Piero, Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He leaps for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cross into the box. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic. Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. Strokes it back. Looking to pass their way up. He's having a pop! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Pressing high and with purpose. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. A good-looking ball. Here's Van Basten. And it's Roberto Carlos. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. He's a sharp little ball here. Pull it. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Totti. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bale. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's going across goal. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining.
He's in 1-0. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea have their third corner. Ibrahimovic is there, and he can get that clear. Stood up well to him there.
Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Shifted it to the flank. Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibra. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come loose. Totti. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's Bale! Oh, the ball's... Gerrard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. He's rising! Conte. Here's Roberto Carlos. Back to the keeper it goes. And that will be the final act. Chelsea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think someone's clearly been practicing their set pieces.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! Nesta tries to clear. That's a decent clearance. Has a look and plays it forward. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Stam, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Howson. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Olise. Ball played for Conte. Olise. Best. And it's Hullet. That's going wide left. Turns back here, probably the best option. Conte.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
For Conte.
Chile always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Looking for a runner. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Albert. Hullet. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Albert. Cherki. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Olise. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's put paid to the danger. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Lahm. Here's Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Pinches it off him. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And it's Hullet. He can run onto that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. Stam does really well to win the ball there. Olise. And it's Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lahm. And the through ball. And he's definitely onside. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gerrard providing an outlet on that flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Opts for safety. Now Howson. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mbappe.
Mbappe!
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira gets the foot in and wins the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come to you now with a quick
look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we get things going again.
Chelsea really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Albert. Gerrard. And that could set him on his way. Now he's running away. Chance for a shot! But he's left disappointed. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Howson. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bullet under intense pressure.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Diouf. So we've reached the hour mark. Best, a player who needs no introduction. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kante was in no mood for any of that. Cherki running with the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Best tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? Nice interception, well timed. Olise. That's a sharp pass. And it's Neymar. Conte. Neymar. Olise. Bullet. That's Thuram. And it's Lam. That's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through, tries a measured ball. Howson can get it clear.
Substitution in progress.
Chile can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gerrard. And he is decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Stojkovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard.
Chile couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And there's green grass ahead of him, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Stojkovic. Juve, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, strongly challenged there. Albert. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Chelsea can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello, attendees. This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit. Looking to play him in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he was quick to react. De Rossi. Cajolu. Space for him to turn and look. Ronaldinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Now he's running away. There's a beautiful sim. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gerrard. And now the breakaway. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Rossi. Albert! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Best, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Chelsea have their second corner now. And that is out of play. And it's Gullit. Albert.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that's a goal kick. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Cajolu cuts it out. De Rossi. Now it's Ronaldinho. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Cadiolu. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Neymar. Foot in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Vieira gets the foot in and wins the ball. Gerrard.
There will be
And
1
here's
minute added
Neymar.
time.
That is good progress on the left. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
today,
brings.
everybody, to make sure to
How
put
would you
any
review
liquor
the first
in the bins
half?
provided.
Well, I wouldn't
Thank
say
you
it was
for
the
your
most potent
cooperation.
performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So let's get the ball rolling. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Great chance! Lam. Albert. And they can counter here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Yamal, that has ended up in no man's land. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Giovanni Albert. Number 8, Number 20, George Best. Coming on the field, number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Bale. Number 24.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Pushkash.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. De Rossi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldo attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Chelsea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. I was going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Ambitious ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is... It's Bale! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Milan have a free kick.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And Puskás! Superb from Puskás! A finish right from the top draw. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Gerrard. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Forced to go back. Played into space. And he was alert to it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy. Goes for a shot! He steps in, and that's the... Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And here's Rooney.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for a runner. Dink through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he plays one through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, they can break here. Looking for options for movement. Ambitious ball here. And here's Rooney. Stam does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's onside. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Best. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Parlour. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Eto'o. And he was quick to react. A probing pass. That has been cut short. Now it's Rooney. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. Oh, just skips past his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He can run onto that. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be best! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have our very first corner. to the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid with the lead. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Donatoni. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to play it through. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Threads one in. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. And it's Rooney. And that is a little undercooked. Cannavaro makes the interception. Donatoni. Rooney. Eto'o. Pull it. And it's Lam. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Rooney. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos.
We're on the move again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Rooney stood up well to him there.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. Pull it. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Puskas. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And here's Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yeah. Great vision. Oh, and Puskas! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played into space.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Eto'o. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Rooney. Stam gets a foot in here. Aimed beyond the defence. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Upamecano calmly anticipates. And this is Eto'o. Can he get it through? Now it's Puskas. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro can clear it away. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Rooney. Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant save. Eto'o is flagged offside. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.